Okay, we have an outlet that's all loose and it's recessed in the wall a little bit here, so we're going to unscrew it from the box here and see what's going on. Okay, so it's a cheaper outlet here. And we're going to get some screws and screw this back on the right way. So we'll put a new outlet in here. They're using a 14 wire here on a 15 amp circuit. So we'll just put a cap on the end of our wires here until we go get another outlet. We'll put another one in here. We've got some shims to shim it out in case it's not long enough. We'll get a couple screws in here. Okay, we'll put our new receptacle in here. So here in the country I was born in, our outlets are polarized. Our white wire goes to the silver colored screw, which is the wider slot. Our black wire, which is live, goes to the brass screw, which is the narrow slot. And the bare wire, or the green wire, goes to this ground screw. So first we will just take and we'll close the screws that we're not going to be using, because that way they'll be out of our way so that they don't touch the side of our metal box and short out. Okay, next we'll strip our wires longer. Use the hole that matches the wire size we're using, and we're using 14. So I'm going to pull this insulation off with my pliers because it's on there a little bit harder. So there's our white wire, and this is our black wire, this is the live wire. And we'll go down here, just take a little bit more off like that. Okay, so now we'll loop our wires. We always put them on the way the direction that our screw turns. So first we'll hook our black wire to the brass screw. So we make our loop the direction our screw is going to turn, like that. Put it on, make our hook like that. We'll close our loop the direction our screw turns. Make sure it's around the screw all the way there. And we'll tighten it up. The reason you put your a wire around the screw the direction the screw turns is so when you tighten your screw, it doesn't open the loop, it closes the loop. You want to make sure you get your insulation up, not under the screw head, but up close. The copper is under the screw head all the way around. So we'll flip it over this way. And now we'll get our ground wire. We'll open our loop and we'll put it on the direction that our screw turns. So I'll make it a little bit of a bigger loop. Go up here, get it around our green colored screw. Make sure it's tight. Okay, now we'll put our white wire around the silver colored screw. So you make your loop the direction your screw turns. You always go the direction your screw turns. And then we'll close it around the loop the direction our screw turns, like that. If you have to, you can pull it back like that to make sure the wire is under the screw head all the way around. Make sure it's nice and tight and it looks like that. Okay, so now we can fold our wires into our box like an accordion. And we'll keep our ground wire down at the bottom here so it doesn't touch anything we don't want it to touch. And I'm going to see if our plaster ears are going to go over the paneling, and it looks like it's going to go over the paneling quite well. So I'm going to just make sure my ground wire is down away from everything here. And we can screw our device into our box here. And the plaster ears are over the paneling, so we'll hold the paneling back.
I want you to stand at the window that you're going to be drawing out of.
And this plaster ear is going to hold the paneling back here, so let's tighten this up. Let's tighten it up. And we'll just stick our cover back on. Alrighty, so that is how to replace a wall receptacle here in the country I was born in. We use a 14 American wire gauge on 15 amps, 12 American wire gauge on 20 amps. Black is live, white is neutral, the bare, the green is the ground. Red and blue are also live colors. However, you may find white live in a switch loop or a 220-240 volt circuit where the appliance does not require a neutral. I'm dedicating this video to Samuel Ware. He is a very nice person. He's doing a free class for people to learn electrical trades. So I'm hoping he would enjoy this video and get to use it in his training classes. You also may find the white wire live in a switch loop. Peace. Thanks for watching.